It's been a slow couple weeks for sneaker drops, especially Jordan. No in-store releases, just online exclusives and occasionally shock drops. So I'm back at my sneaker mall, the Florida Mall. And this mall, we got 2 Foot Lockers, and across from the small Foot Locker, we got Shoe Palace. Let's see if we can come up on a pair that's randomly dropped, returns, shoe sitting. Who knows? Let's make it. And it's been real quiet for Jordan releases, but it's also been quiet for Nike releases as well. Remember when we was getting dunks like 2 times a week? That's no longer the case. Matter of fact, these Panda Mids is sitting. This is a huge size and it's on sale. It's going for $8. I think this is actually cheaper than the outlets, to be fair. We do got a KD in the building. It's hitting for $100. These are the Nerfs, by the way. Looks like it's only in small sizes. Right above that, we got the Christmas KD for $90. We also got some Sabrinas in that Oregon colorway. This is hitting for $120. But what shoe I really want to see go on sale are the Book ones. These are the different Booker ones. I want to get my hands on. I want to see how they ball. And they got them in multiple different colors. Purple, you got the Python, you got the green joint. Oh, we got more KDs in the building. I'm not sure if this is the scoring title or the MVP. They're $130. And we got a sighting of the Foamposite ones, predominantly all black with that Volt colorway. I ain't mad at these. These are hitting for $129.99. You know how Shoe Palace do. They always drop that penny. They got this colorway for the foam, and they got the copper foams as well, still in the building. Finally, it got discounted at $169.99. That's the first time I have seen a Foamposite discounted. That's not bad. I got a 30% discount. And I'm curious to see how long it's gonna take this shoe to get discounted along with those. You already know LeBron 22's already been discounted. Not this colorway, but most definitely this colorway. $179. I've seen the outlet a lot cheaper. Oh, they got the On Pearl KD4s. And this shoe still retail $129.99. If you guys watched my previous video, I picked up a On Pearl 3 for $100, which is crazy. That shoe came out a year and a half ago. I linked the video up here or over here. And I'm sure you guys agree with me how quiet it has been recently for releases, especially Jordans. Nike as well, but Jordans is what really moves the needle for releases. It gets us up early in the morning, at least Saturday morning, to come and pick up a pair. I think these were the last releases and they're still available. This is the Obsidian One Low. It's still here. And these reimagined ones as well. Now, this shoe did come out in February of this year. It has not been discounted yet. Still $180. I do like that shoe, to be honest with you. This caught my eye. It looked like an SB Dunk, like the SBs that recently released shock drop on Nike sneakers app. Yeah, that's what we get in shock drops and exclusive online releases.
But ever since these big drops, things been quiet. No major GR, no real buzz in store. If you want anything hype right now, you gotta catch it online, either through sneakers, exclusive access, or random shock drops. It's making the in-store game feels dry, almost like we're just window shopping at this point.
Hype releases in stores is not really there, which is a good thing. I mean, most of you guys probably favor the fact you can just pull up and cop a shoe that you really, really want. Even though that speaks for the masses, we still like a little hype here and there. Do want to get up early in the morning, get our day started, copping a pair that we love. Now, these Jordan 1s also recently came out. These are the Rare Airs. These also sat. And not a bad shoe. I did not pick it up, but it's so unique because it's missing the ear on the Nike tongue tag. This swoosh right here, you can throw some acetone to it, remove it, you get a orange swoosh. And also the other pair has Jordan Air. Just a lot of differences with this pair than a typical Air Jordan 1 high OGs, but these also sat. There was no hype around these. No one cared about these, and no one cared about the Lucky Shorts as well. Now, what's crazy is the color is not bad. Obviously, it's missing a Nike Air on the back heel, which people will go crazy for. Quality is phenomenal. The colorway is dope. It's not bad, but do we really need it at $190? I could definitely see this shoe being a $100 shoe at the outlets. And here's another shoe that no one checked for, which is the Game Royal One Lows. Got all the Air Jordan OG markings with the Nike on the tongue tag, the Jordan Wing logo on the back heel, but no one cared about this shoe either. There was no hype regarding that. Mind you guys, this whole wall is dedicated to Jordan's retros, high, mids. And what's crazy is no one really have hype for Jordan performance models like these Zion 3s. People care less about those. Now, this, though, Nigel Sylvester name on there, making an exclusive colorway, Nike on the back heel, these Jordan 4 lows sold out, at least when he released them. Now you got multiple different colorways just randomly sitting, and this colorway is not that bad. I like that also, that's clean. And it's hitting for $100. But I have never known anyone to go hype and crazy over 6 rings. Don't get me wrong, there's a market for this. I see a lot of people rocking 6 rings, even the flight shoes, but they're not lining up at the door for these. They're not getting up at 6 or 7 o'clock to be in the mall at 8 or 9 waiting in line for those. And besides the Flu Game 12s, the Cool Grade 9s, and even the Metallic 5 Reimagined, those are the only shoes that people went crazy for in line this year.
Just in case you forgot, here's a quick reminder. Earlier this year, we kicked off things with some serious heat. February bought the Metallic 5 Reimagines, and people are lined up early for those. Not long after, we saw the release of the Black Toe Reimagined ones. They didn't sell out instantly, but there was tons of hype behind them. Then March came in hot with the Jordan 12 Flu Game, which flew off shelves almost instantly. And right behind it, the Cool Grade 9s dropped. Another quick sellout.
And even though Kobe's having a run and still having a run, no one checked for these Mamas. These shoes are wildly available. They're still sitting here. We haven't had a major drop in a minute. It's like Nike is cooling off. I wonder what really happened. I'm starting to really realize, like, it's beyond just luck. It's a strategy. There have to be reason with their madness, how we got so many exclusive shoes in a short period of time, and then all of a sudden we got a cool off period. These Game Rolls just recently came out like a month and a half ago. They're already on sale. Like the other store we just left, they're full retail. That's not bad, 104. And then they got some regular lows as well, one for 80 and 80. That's not bad. Even the Miz is discounted. Those are going for 100, and so are these. This seems like it should be cheaper. Nope, same price. If you want a hybrid shoe, they got you. These are 119 UNC. These are the 2/3, I believe. Yep, in the UNC colorway, and then you got the black joints for the same price. And on the wall, still got the Reimagined Black Toes, but it's gonna be for retail, 180. And we got the reds going for retail, yep, 180. And then the rest of them is just mids. Nothing crazy. Lightweight. I actually like this. 150 is the price. I'm not mad at that colorway. I remember when like every week we was getting a pair of Dunks. The Dunk drops is also cool off. We got this Michigan colorway right now. 150 is the price for these mids. Haven't seen this Dunk. I'm not mad at the colorway, nor this colorway. They're different. It's not making a difference in selling, no matter what Nike does. I think the hype has fairly stopped. So Nike probably just have excessive amount of pairs like these just sitting around when they release them. They might have to release them on sale, because I don't foresee people checking for shoes like these. Maybe this will get a pass, but I doubt it. Even though Nike and Jordan Brand is not dropping the amount of heat that we normally see earlier this year, what are they actually doing? Nike hasn't really cooled off of all the shoes that have dropped. Yes, the in-stores releases have slowed up, but online has increased. Some of the online releases being the Union ones, the Jordan 4, not just Sylvester Bricks, and most recent Amanairs and the SBs. How many of y'all copped that shoe? It was supposed to be a shop drop a day ago, and right now we in JD Sports. And with the SB4 shock drop, you had to do something with remove a picture to expose the shoe, and then you could have purchased it. People said they could have got it if they wanted it, but a lot of people passed. I didn't get the opportunity to do that. I want to know how many of you guys did. Comment down below. Anyways, he's still back in the building. The rear ears Jordan 1s. You got the UNCs. They got the 2/3. With the Spizike lows. These are the Spizike lows. And then you got the 6 strings. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to see a shot drop for this unless Travis Scott tag his name on here somewhere and Nike release it online. But for the most part, you're looking for the 6 strings or the flight. What I call the substitute J's. You're going to have to pull up to your local foot traffic sites and purchase them. When did these came out? Saw them on sneakers. These are the KD4 Mint, and Nike have them slated to release in the future. Here we are, and they're widely available. So these actually are called the KD4 Mint Candy, and they're supposed to release this month on the 18th, but JD Sports is releasing them early. They said they got permission to do so, and they're hitting for $150, but I think sneakers had them for $130. Don't know how much sense that make. I'm gonna have to fact check myself. I could have sworn I saw $130, but if not, if you want them early, here they go. And I believe it's supposed to be a Easter shoe. Makes sense, don't it? But these are not exclusive drop like what we have seen in the previous shoes I have mentioned, the 4s, the 3s, and the 1s. The only other sneaker drop that I have seen main online drop that has a little bit of hype is the Kobe's. Damn, they're really playing on that Jaw scrap, but this is just a regular Jaw Volt colorway in pink, sitting for $130. They got multiple pairs. And what shoe is this? Oh, these are the KDs? Are these the 18s? They are the 18s. This is the first sighting of the shoe for me. $160 old school price on Jordan 1s. Do remind me of the Phoenix Suns colorway. Barely Volt on the midfoot, along with some iridescent gradient hue. Splatter midfoot sole, orange outsole. I ain't mad at them. I actually like the KD models. And guys, keep in mind, Jordan releases on Saturdays bring a lot of people out. It's create more foot traffic for the stores that typically won't get it. So stores like this, like JD Sport, probably seeing less traffic because there's no shoe to buy if shoes are only selling online. Right now, we about to go into Foot Locker. I'll call this the Bigfoot. It's the bigger of the 2 Foot Lockers that I have at this mall. I mean, last couple of weeks, we got the KDs, but they're still available. More KDs. Even we got books in different colors. And actually, I like that color. What are these? These are LeBron 22s, they are. And we got the foam posits at the bottom. And nothing has changed from Nike Comfy Walkers. They got a whole bunch of Vomeros in multiple different colors. Now, to be fair, I have seen a lot of these in the Nike factory stores. But what's new is the shocks. I'm not sure how many of you guys are into shocks. I'm assuming not a lot of you guys are. At least they're still sitting on shelves. If it was highly sought after, they won't be here. And I actually like this Cheeto colorway. I ain't mad at it. And they got the white and black, the Vogue, etc. And we're in the House of Hoops section. They do have some old school shoes as well. These are the Agassiz. These are the Tech Challenge. They're hitting for $150. No one won them back then because I found these in the outlet for super dirt cheap price. And they're sitting again 10 years later. We got the Deion Sanders. These are Diamond Turfs. We also got the Barkley CB94s. We got more foams, but we saw those earlier. This is the most modern basketball shoe. I do own a pair in a random colorway. And we still got the KDs, the Nerves. Scoring titles, maybe MVP, I'm not sure. Same thing for this, I'm not sure. Christmas right above it, and the KD 17s. Now, all these shoes could be found in any foot traffic site, no matter what you go to. Foot Locker, Champs, JD Sports, Shoe Palace. You're gonna find majority of these selections. It's gonna be one of the same. What's gonna differ is the price. The Swarovski crystals are still in the building. That's crazy. Why are these still here? Why? I know why. It's that damn price, $250. That's ridiculous. And the Kobe's are still here. These are the masterpiece. For those who's looking for Kobe's, you want the high joints. These are the 9s, and they call them the masterpiece. They are guapi as well. $240. $10 cheaper than these Swarovski crystals we just shown. You also got the Kobe Protro 8s. This is the Way colorway. And you also got the Home as well. Oh, shoot. Say word. Say word. The Kobe Whatnot's in the building. 180. And they also got the Book Ones. Now, this is the Forest colorway. I ain't mad at it. I actually kind of like it, but I don't want to pay that $140, man. That's guap. And then you got more Book Ones. I'm not sure what these are. Are these the Giannis's? $150. They are the Giannis's. Book Ones, more Giannis's. Oh, and the price is getting better. 80 beans for some book? They gotta be on the books too, so I'm assuming. But this price, this is the cheapest I've ever seen them. Barely Volt Hustle 2s. I ain't mad at it. These are the Ja 2s going for that price. That's crazy. The season almost over, and his shoes now releasing and at the most affordable time. But we can't even rock them during the season. College is over, high school's over. Don't things popping off as NBA, and they're almost done as well. Got the KDs. I like that colorway. No one's checking for Team Jordans. No one's checking for substitute J's, and no one's checking for Jordan signature athlete basketball shoes. I don't know if any big collab that a Jordan athlete had, at least not in modern times. And they also got some random Jordan denim pants. That's crazy. Who's doing that though? Nah, seriously, who's doing this? What is the price for these things? They going for $200? What? Some Jordan denim pants? Guys, no hate. I know we're in a different era and people have different styles, but when you pay $200 for these denim pants, bro, man, with the image at the bottom, this is crazy to me. It's not even stretchable. I wear Levi's and we have stretchable jeans. These ain't it at all. Comment down below if you will buy these. And we're still in the House of Hoops, and look what we found. I forgot. They actually got 2 pairs of the Kobe. These are the Christmas joint. I do remember that this was a late shipment, so they dropped it months later after original release, but it's still available though, along with the masterpiece. It still got Dunk, Air Forces, Michigan joints, and they got a whole bunch of DNs, which I'm not a fan of, and 1 Vapor Max, a few pairs of Vapor Max. I haven't seen a general release or any hype shoe in a long time at any of these foot traffic sites. Matter of fact, Nike for that matter. feels like everything is just sitting, and most of the highly exclusive shoes is sold online. Mostly GRs and leftover pairs, just like these Kobe's. No one cared for them then. Months later, they're still widely available. And most people don't care for the lines. I mean, the line's just an indicator that a shoe is hype. Mass people show up for a shoe, and only a selected amount would get it. And that would usually drive the hype. Now, everything's just sitting, everything's wildly available. No one cares about the releases no more. But that just could be the times we're in. There's probably nothing worth copying at the moment. And a lot of people just waiting for the next big thing. I got my mind on a few pairs of shoes I want to get in the future. Unfortunately, the Kobe What Does, it's not a bad shoe, but I don't think it's highly sought after like the few shoes that's gonna be. But I don't think Kobe alone is gonna bring the traffic that requires for shoes to demand a line. Because look at all the previous Kobe's. It's just widely available, sitting on shelves. So we're doing a follow-up video. I came back because the Rookie of the Year lows came out, and this shoe came out a day after I record. So we're gonna take a look at it. Clearly the box is different from the original OG, and here they go. The Rookie of the Year's Air Jordan 1 lows. Now, to be honest, these shoes are clean. I do like them. They got the Nike Air tongue tag birthmark and the wings logo on the back heel. The leather's not that bad either. It's very soft. Every time Jordan Brand makes sale in their shoes, the leather typically is very tumble and soft, and that's what I like about any sale pairs that Jordan Brand creates. The insole still have the Nike Air brand into as well. Black shoes both on the medial and lateral side of the shoes. These are my size 12, and they're hitting for $140. Question is, would I buy them? Probably not. I could foresee this shoe going to the Nike factory store, and at that point I would pick it up. I think it's a subpar $100 shoe. Getting it below 100 I think would be ideal, but for right now I'm highly past. I like the fact I have different boxes. I don't think the original High G's came with this color box. Matter of fact, it did not come with this color box. That much I know. Also, the Bread 11s is about to come out next week. This is gonna be the lows. We'll see how people turn up for this shoe. And it looks like the Bigfoot also got pairs. The Rookie of the Year, Jordan 1 lows, 140. You good. That makes Shoe Palace and House of Hoops to have these pairs, and they're widely available. And unfortunately, they're sold out on sneakers. That's crazy.